The night was crisp, electric, and strangely heavy with the tension of 6th December at the Zenith d'Amiens was unlike anything the pageant had seen in years. 30 contestants entered the arena under the bright lights, but only one left carrying not just the crown, but also a storm of unsettling coincidences that investigators and insiders are still discussing. Hinopoko Devis from Tahiti, glowing with grace and undeniable charisma, bested 29 contestants and succeeded Angelique Angrani-Philippon, who herself had spent a year fighting criticism, pressure, and emotional turmoil. But the night Hinopoko won, certain pieces of evidence began surfacing, and the whispers grew louder. As the cameras rolled and the audience cheered, a quiet change in atmosphere seemed to ripple backstage. Technicians reported odd disruptions in communication lines minutes before the top 12 announcement. Someone claimed the order had been altered, yet no one could prove it. Another source, a former pageant employee, claimed that an unknown individual accessed the dressing room corridor where only finalists were allowed. These allegations were dismissed instantly by officials, calling them overreactions due to stress. But then came another detail. Moments before the top 12 reveal, the software used to collect audience votes allegedly froze. A backup manual tally was initiated, but what caused the freeze? No one has answered that question on record yet. Still, when the names were announced and Hinopoko Devis moved into the top 12, then into the top 5, the cheers were real, the emotions were raw, and her presence was undeniable. The final contest between Miss New Caledonia Juliette Colette and Miss Tahiti was nail-biting, but Hinopoko's win felt like destiny. Born in Papeete, with a French father and a Polynesian mother, she became the 6th representative from French Polynesia to win the crown. The audience saw beauty and grace, but insiders saw pressure, politics, and a story that stretched back years to the history of Miss Tahiti winners rising and falling under strange, unspoken expectations. But beyond the stage lights, Hinopoko's personal journey holds its own dark twist. A few years earlier, during the 2020 lockdown in France, she suffered a complete burnout while studying law. She spoke openly about breaking down, losing direction, and fighting with her own mind. Many assumed it was an emotional chapter from her past, but some believe that this struggle is what shaped her resilience and her vulnerability to those who might have wanted to influence her path. Her return to Polynesia, her rediscovery of her roots, and her shift into psychology and eco-friendly tourism painted her story as one of healing. But healing often attracts attention, from good people and from those whose intentions remain unclear. As the show progressed, several contestants later revealed that in the final hours, there were unusual interactions backstage, nervous whispers about sudden changes to choreography, discarded cue cards found with different finalists' names, and a jury member seen receiving a private message minutes before the verdict. Nothing was ever proven, and no official statement acknowledged these claims, but insiders could not ignore the timing. And yet, even with this cloud of mystery, no one could deny Hinopoko's authenticity. Her tears were real, her smile carried centuries of Polynesian pride, and her voice trembled with the weight of responsibility when she spoke about mental health, her chosen advocacy. But the most chilling twist came when an anonymous staff member leaked a security clip from the backstage corridor. A shadowy figure, face partially hidden, was seen placing something inside the sealed box containing the final score sheets. The footage disappeared within hours of surfacing, deleted, overwritten, vanished, but a few individuals had already seen it. Some claim it was nothing more than a staff member doing routine work. Others insist it was the missing link, proof that something manipulative or pre-planned occurred that night. The truth remains buried under layers of official denial. In the end, the crown was placed on Hinopoko's head at exactly 12:31 a.m. Her victory radiated across Polynesia and mainland France. She became a symbol of resilience, beauty, and cultural pride. And yet, behind the applause, investigators, insiders, and observers still piece together the strange events of that night, trying to understand what really happened at the Zenith Damiens. Was it simply the triumph of a deserving queen? Or was it one of the most quietly orchestrated wins in Miss France history? For now, the truth hides in shadows, waiting for the right moment to emerge. This is Zainab Sabir, and you've been watching Mr. Darkman TV, where every story has a deeper side and every crown has its cost. If you want more thrilling investigations, more hidden truths, and more stories the world tries to silence, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay alert, stay curious, and remember, beauty may shine on stage, but the real secrets hide in the dark.